are democratic, we believe in democracy, and we are practicing democracy. That was why we said politics is a game of number, and we know we have the numbers. We are 120 million population from the north. Then the Fulanis have 40 million in population, and if you put that together, that will give you 160 million. And you can, out of the approximately 210 million as in being envisaged, the population of Nigeria, when you take 160 million out of 210 million, what is the balance? About 70 million. I cannot see how 160 million, I can't see how 70 million will beat 160 million. So we are ready for it. We believe in democracy. We are democratic in nature. We know politics is a game of number. We know politics, leadership is by ballot box. Leadership is by PVC. Leadership is by election. And that was why we are calling our people to come out en masse and get their PVCs.
Now we have a southern presidency, which Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running for 4 years. I think the onus is on the Nigerian people to assess Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because we southerners, the embarrassment is for us if the southern president fails. That's what I see as an obedient. We still have a chance for Nigerians to say no. Now we have tried Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 4 years. Let us give this P2B a chance.
Okay, so is that what's on the table right now?
That's what is on the table for me.
But you don't think the crisis within the Labour Party will affect the obedient, the Peter Obi chances?
No.
If he remains a member of the Labour Party, because we're hearing that Peter Obi is still a member of the Labour Party.
Can I tell you something?
Right.
I'm not a member of the Labour Party. I'm obedient.
Okay. Oh, there's a difference between obedience and the Labour Party.
Sure.
Right.
Obedience are in every political party. Obedience are in APC. Obedience are in PDP. I am an obedient from the PDP extraction. But let me tell you, the Labour Party is nothing without P2B.
It's nothing without.
It's nothing.
So what happens then? I mean, Julius Abure insists that his faction is the rightful owner.
He has been a spoiler
of the party.
He has been a spoiler since that Newi kangaroo convention.
Are there chances that Peter Obi, Alex Oti, this team would likely move to another political party? Because there are indications that there are conversations going on with other parties, maybe the SDP. Is that a possibility?
Peter Obi is a smart politician. He can handle whatever is on his pots. I can tell you that. But we obedience, we're insisting that the Nigerian people should stand up and take back their country. We can take back our country if we assess currently what the president is doing.
Will the obedience be willing to move with Peter Obi wherever he goes?
Oh my God. We are waiting. In fact, me personally, I wish they would abandon that party that would die as soon as Peter leaves. But we have invested a lot in the Papa, Mama, Pikin slogan. I don't live in Nigeria, but I've been in Nigeria for 3 years now, telling Nigerians, wake up. We have everything that is endowed on earth that makes people successful. What is wrong with us?
I missed to ask you what you would advise Peter Obi to do now with the situation in the Labour Party. Very quickly. 30 seconds.
Peter Obi is wounded by those he trusted. Let him remain resolute and stand strong. He is going to have victory, I'm sure.
Obviously, 2027 is going to be a southern war.
You think so?
I know so. It's going to be. You see, there's this unwritten agreement that says each zone must do 8 years. It's unwritten. And suddenly, that unwritten agreement has become our way of life. So anybody that tries to, upset it will have a big problem.
So why do you think it's going to be a south thing?
It is going to be a south thing because at the end of the day, you're going to have, in PDP, you're going to write it down. I've said this severally.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it again. Atiku will not contest 2027.
Okay.
Okay, so you think the PDP ticket will come south?
It will come south.
And Obi, it will come south. And Obi is there too.
Where? Obi is one name you cannot throw away from 2027.
Okay, so does that practically hand over the presidency of 2027 to the north? If you have it, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, probably a Nyesom Wike or a PDP southern candidate and a P2B from the south, then isn't that practically taking power back to the north in 2027? Because the north will present one candidate.
No. The north will not present any candidate. The north is smarter than you really think.
For the whole merger talk permutation?
The north,
let's
the
take
problem with us as Nigerians is that we're looking at it from a myopic
All right,
view.
let's take this conversation to
APC and move to the Labour Party, who sees the performance of Labour Party in the presidential election for Peter Obi, and he thinks that that possibility is there to be able to harvest those kind of votes.
I know Mogalo is an elder compared to me. Otherwise, I would have said to him what a child sees. Standing up, elders. An elder sees sitting down, a child can't even see standing up. So that's his choice, and I believe it won't be long before he comes to the same conclusion with me. And I wish Labour Party well. I'm not here really to demarket Labour Party, but I'm saying.
So you think Mogalo is in?
I'm saying to you and to everyone, I personally don't see a future in Labour Party. That's my judgment, and I'm happy to live with it. And I would love to be proven wrong. So if he finds comfort and so be it.
How do you defend then those who say you have a character of use and dump? You saw the PDP used it, dump it. Use the Labour Party, use the dump it. You're moving to the APC now.
Actually, it's a very wrong way to characterize this. It's rather about somebody who is insistent on right process and due process. It will be that we are also talking about left NPP to ABGA to PDP to Labour Party, and I can almost guarantee that if he wishes to run for election, it's not going to be under Labour Party. I can almost guarantee that.
Really?
I am not his spokesperson, so maybe I'm.
But you are close to him.
Maybe
so you can almost
maybe I'm wrong, but I'm a witness to a lot of discussions around coalitions, and which I can't tell you my own, optimism about that. But the point here is that when you get into a party, I enjoyed my time in PDP. They granted us free and fair primary, and I was proud of what the then Uche Secondus did. When the later leadership showed up, a lot of things changed in PDP, and part of the reason why they also have not done well in recent time. And so when P2B left PDP to join Labour Party, because what I do is purposeful politics, not transactional politics, I thought that the best decision was to join P2B to support him. And I can boast to being one of the biggest and most impactful supporters he had in that election, coming out of Southeast. And so, no regrets for that support. I was proud of whatever effort I put in there because I believed in this country. I wanted to sacrifice for this country. And to now suggest that if Labour is dying, I should die with Labour would be very wicked of anybody. And that's the point I'm making. Over time, you will see what I'm saying, if you haven't seen it now. In fact, if you're a politician, if you're a savvy politician, you would have noticed by now. I mean, how can you explain our performance in Edo? How do you explain that?
So you pronounce Labour Party dead or almost in comatose?
Hi, welcome back, my people. I think I don't watch the video and hear many people talk concerning the 2027 election. Though from the look of things now, the 2027 presidential election it can't be like say now Southerners and Northerners now then go contest for round because of the way that it talk. The way things they go now, the thing will turn war between Southerners and Northerners. Now it's okay. Ever since it's okay, Ahmed Bola Tinubu they rule this country, go Nigeria. You don't get any better thing we say don't do for the people of this country. That is why they say okay, many people they vex okay, make Bola Tinubu come out. If you look at the first video that I play for una for here, the northern person will be seeing talk for them. You know, see all these northern people that they like say okay, now them get population pass with their population with Fulanis and many other people that will fit win election. Now we seen that man be talk for before that 2023 election. Before God failed them with us. You know, say okay, all this thing will be so okay, it happen. All this way it happen for this country. God know the reason why it happen. Now why he not make that 2023 election go to the north be that. If to say that 2023 election go to that north side, many people for don't buy for this country. The life where we see they for buy for this country, if for even pass the one where we say they don't buy for this Tinubu administration now. So in any condition where we say okay, anybody find yourself, make you just give God's glory, because now only God now be the person where we say we know. But to me, instead where we say okay, northern people, instead where we say they go come, may they still bring another Yoruba person where we say go fit control this country come. I know say okay, waiting Tinubu they do for the people of this country is good though. Tinubu no they do any better person. If possible, where we say okay, Peter Obi no they come and this Nigeria they go live for northerners. May they bring a better person where we say go feel with this country, come this country, make everybody rest, because of the way the issue of insecurity they increase day by day. Price of food and many other things they go up, they come down day by day. So we don't even know where we dey now. Now we see we get to tell una. And for those of una we see na today be una first time, I beg make una not forget to subscribe and make una like the video, share, and thank you all.